a monster!
Welcome back, everyone, to part 3 and what will likely be the final part of our extended look at Resident Evil, the second director's cut, the DualShock version of the game. We are right outside of the hallway where we found Richard, who unfortunately, even though we got the serum to him, he passed away, or it looks like he passed away. I think he might still have a chance to come back and help us. I don't remember. Now, one thing I was considering doing, and I don't think we're really going to need to do it, is going all the way back to the greenhouse because we have the chemical that we need to kill the plant in there, and there's a whole bunch of herbs that we could pick up. The thing is, we kind of already have all the herbs that we're going to be able to carry into this next fight. We want to use the bazooka to fight the snake. I'm going to try... Yeah, I don't know if you can do that. We'll use the bazooka with whatever rounds are in it right now. I think the acid rounds are actually more effective against it, but I don't know if you can uncombine a bazooka with the ammo that's in it. I don't even know if you can check what's in it right now. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I want that. How do I... Oh, wait. We may just have to use what's in it. Combine. Hey, you can't do that. I don't know. It might be because I don't have any more room in my inventory. If that's the case, so be it. All right. I think the next room would lead us to where we got to go to get the boss fight, but I might be wrong. Ah, figures. I thought I have to check him again to see if there's ammo, and there is ammo. We'll leave it. We'll just have to make do with what we got. Now, let's go ahead and move on. I half expect there to be a zombie in this room. In fact, I'm betting there is. Hey! Oh, what a start! 2 for 1. Couldn't have called it. Oh, sure be another zombie that gets me and just mauls me to death before I get out of here. Where are we? Okay, so there's a door on the end here, and there's another door the other way. And let's check this one first. No idea which one is going to have what we're looking for. Probably save. It's been a while. Okay, so it hasn't been that long. Whatever. In between episodes, and this is one of those situations where I actually did decide to record 2 of them back to back. I decided to just go ahead and write down the notes for what I was going to say at the final wrap-up based on what we had seen up to this point. More ammo. Damn it. What am I supposed to do, game? I need this space because I'm coming up against a very tough enemy. I know it's going to be a bad fight. There you go. Get that out of there. Zombie? No. It's going to be items of some kind. It's too dark to see anything. I don't have any way of getting light in there, right? Well, whatever's on the table might help. That's a key, isn't it? Ah, man. There's so much stuff down here I can't do it. Oh, okay. We'll leave it. Doesn't matter. Leave that. So much crap that I can't pick up here, and I'm going to have to come back for. Ultimately, what I have to do is I got to go into that fight with the snake. It'll probably bite me. I will probably get poisoned. I don't have a way to cure it. I'll probably have to run back to the greenhouse, and hopefully one of them's a blue herb. If it's not, we're in deep doo-doo. All right, here we go. It's locked. I don't have the shield key. Ah, crap. All right, I guess we have to go back. Something we hadn't done yet. Damn, I thought I was there. I didn't think I had to do anything else. All right, well. I was getting ahead of myself. I remember the fight with the snake being basically right on the other side where you find Richard, so I was wrong. What do we got in this hall that we can do still? There's one door in the dead center. Well, let's go check that door and see what it's got. This might be exactly where we needed to go. This might be a door that we have to open with a completely different key. Oh, there it is. I was so convinced I was doing the right thing. All right. Let's go get the items we need. We'll take the opportunity since we're on this end of the building. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and kill the plants in the greenhouse, get all the herbs out of there, take them back to the item box. We'll go ahead and combine if we need to. Oh, can I do it up here? Yeah, I can. There's a door here. We'll combine some herbs. We'll get some over to the box so that we can clear some space, pick up all the goodies that we're missing out on. I have to go to the stairwell to get out of here, right? This leads to the item room. Down here. There we go. Again, if you were looking for an expert who knows where everything is and the exact path to do everything optimally, well, you found the wrong channel. I think that's part of the charm of the game, though, is kind of bouncing back and forth between areas to make sure you get everything you're looking for. Whether or not it's the most elegantly designed layouts. Sounds like I'm talking about, like, a magazine of some kind. With some risque photos. Ooh. Alright, we'll put this away. We'll just keep one herb. I don't need the rest of that. Keep these. I don't know how many more zombies we're going to see. Maybe I should just keep the shotgun for the time being. Well. Damn it. Alright. I'll put this back too. Because I know I'm about to walk into a room that has a whole bunch of herbs, and we really need to... Oh, I need the chemical too. We really need to make sure that we get... There it is. All of them out of there so that we don't keep walking back and forth. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Probably should have just gotten the other herb out of there, the mixed herb. Alright, map. So we want to go back to... Which one was the green room? All the way down the hall around the curve from where I'm at. We'll go this way, down this way. Go all the way. Oh, no, just keep running. So go around the curve all the way at the end of the hall where we're going to be facing. All the way down here. Again, one of the things I appreciate about this game, and I get it, the remake of the game wanted to add an enhanced challenge that people weren't expecting. And they threw the Crimson Heads in there, and they made it so that, you know, every hall was potentially lethal, and there was no way to be perfectly safe by clearing out all the zombies. You just had to get better at dodging them. I kind of hate that. It's not fun to me. If I'm going to expend the ammo to get rid of zombies, I want that to be it. Alright, so that should do it. We should be able to pick up everything that's in here. All the herb. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, keep picking them. I find it hard to believe that she has so little space on her person that she can't just rip the damn herb out of the pot and just shove it in her pocket. They're not that big. You're picking 2 little spines of herb, okay, lady? You can do this. I am. I'm going to run out of space before I run out of herbs to pick up. This is insane. Oh, wait, reds. There we go. There's a red. We'll go ahead and use that right now. We'll combine that with a green. That is the most potent of the combinations for health that you can make in the game. I don't think this game gives you the option to triple combine herbs, but maybe it does. In which case, what you would want to do is, if you had, like, say, a blue herb, go ahead and add that to one of these mixtures so that you have the ability to heal your wounds and cure poison at the same time. But maybe you don't want to do that because you want to save the space for... Oh, there we go. And I think I see the other thing I need. I can see it right there. It's on the other side of this thing. See it? How do I get to it, though? Oh, that stinks. I have no idea how to get back there. All right, whatever. Is there anything else in here I could have picked up? I need that emblem. How do I get back to that emblem? Oh, wait. I know what I'm looking at. That's the gold emblem on the other side of the glass wall that we couldn't see through because of the camera angle. So never mind. That's not the emblem I need. Well, it is the emblem I need. It's not the emblem I need to replace that emblem without the door being locked behind me. Camera angles are making things confusing. I think what we'll do is we're going to put away some of these herbs. We'll keep like one red and green. Keep one green and green. Then when we go into the next fight, I'll use the red and greens with the snake. Because again, we're not going to beat the game. So I'm not worried about getting rid of... Do this. Yeah. And put that one down here. And we'll put you there. And we'll put you there. And you there. And you back with the keys, because we have a whole bunch of them. And I need that key there. And we'll put this all the way back down at the bottom of these. Alright, and leave the first aid spray back here with these right here. I'm debating whether or not I should bring a handgun. I think I should. I don't have any extra clips. I do have extra clips. What am I saying? I just don't know what I'm going to find in the next area. Only 4 bullets. Yeah. Again, we're at the point now where I'm juggling equipment because I just don't know what to expect yet. I don't think... Honestly, before we get to the exit of my time with the game, I may or may not see any of the hunters. The hunters would be where you would want, I would say, the shotgun. To knock them down before they can do their Wolverine dashing at an enemy and cutting their head off with one swipe type move. Which is very cool, but also very frustrating when it happens to you. Okay, you know, there's 2 doors down here I never checked. Let's go check those doors. Oh, no, turn around. It's locked. Carving of a helmet. I don't have that key. Oh, I did check these. All right, never mind. No, stop looking at the door, dummy. Want to go back, 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 jump out the window. This isn't Shadowgate. I don't want to find as many unique jump out the window deaths as possible to get drunk. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check the channel under special episodes for the Shadowgate drinking game, where I got absolutely hammered and beat the game in 2 hours. Ish. It was 2.5. I love that game so much. I got so drunk. All right, there we go. So, boy, she goes down those steps very awkwardly. I just got a little hitch in her giddy up. All right. So we gotta. How did we? All right. So I need to go down the hall, take the first right. Oh boy. Maybe we're at the fight now. Oh, wait. We're going to the center door in that room. We're going to the center door in the room. All right. Yeah. We're fine. There's going to be some inventory juggling. I can actually go downstairs from here. I don't need to run all the way to the other end of the building to do this, but there was the greenhouse that we needed to clear. So this is where we needed to go. Okay, so I think we can do this before I activate the trap. What's going to happen is there's going to be a release of some dangerous gas that we can stop by putting that there. And I think putting the other one on top of that switch, but oh, no. That's right. I got to push this over the other grate. I think if we do that, we don't even have to worry about the gas. Guess we'll find out in a second. All right, let's see what's in here. Something can be seen in the showcase. I have a feeling you have to hit the switch first. Let's see if I can do it without having to push a pedestal on it. I might not have a choice. Okay. Well, let's try putting one on the switch first, and then I might have to just, well, let's save. In case I botch this somehow, let's check these armor sets as well. Heavy-looking suits of armor. Heavy-looking suits of armor. But this guy. Oh, what do you know? It's a heavy-looking suit of armor. I think they're all the same. I don't think there's any different. The only one that looks kind of different is this one here. All right, well, anyway. I'll do this. This might be a mistake. Can I do it now? All right, so what am I supposed to do? This is not it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought I had this figured out. Maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't push it far enough. Oh, come on. Line up. This is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Yeah, it didn't work. Weird. I think they're the same. Oh, maybe, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I gotta have the other one on that. Well, that doesn't make sense either. I'm not sure. We'll push you. Can I look at the statue and maybe it'll tell me something that I'm not getting? Doesn't look like it. Face the front of it? Nope, nothing. I'll push you back on the grate. Very least we can keep air from coming out of it. I am perplexed. I thought I had this. Maybe I didn't. No? No, it's not quite on there. All right, hold on. Nothing. Maybe I just hit a button on it? I literally stand over it and just hit a button? I think I went too far. Shoot. All right, let me see if I could just stand on it and hit a button. That's literally what I had to do! Yeah, alright, fine. Alright, you're open. Did I have the two things covered? It looks like I did. Alright, cool. I'm an idiot. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got the emblem we needed to get the other emblem to go do a thing in the... God, there's so much running back and forth. Alright, we'll go do it. Jeez. This is, tedious. Maybe this part of the game has not aged super well. all this and watch. It'll be one of the eyes for the tiger, because I know we haven't found either of the eyes for those tiger statue, or the tiger statue yet. And we'll get over here and we'll check, and it'll be like, well, I mean, it's an item that we can use to get some good stuff, but it's not critical. Or it'll be another one of those damn crests, which we still haven't figured out where the hell to put any of them. And the game hasn't exactly told me that, oh, you're supposed to put them back in the hollow that you took the ones that you originally found out of. But put the right ones in each one. This room represents fire. This one represents wind. Whoosh. I'm gonna be so mad if I find it. That's exactly what I was supposed to be doing the whole time. Ah, you dummy. All right, so the green room or greenhouse is that way, which means the room I need to go in is right here, I think. I'll find out in a second. Nope, this is the tiger room. I'm on the wrong one. It's down here. I just got to remember where. Oh, God, I was hoping this would be a 3-episode run and then we'd be done, but maybe it's not. Maybe it'll be 4 episodes. Okay, so I gotta leave, go back into the hall where we found the initial zombie, and then go to the left when I come out the door. This way. And go in this door. And go back this way. Go in here. And it's a key churn. Think about that. I had to get sheet music to open a passage, to find an emblem, to replace with another emblem, to take into a room all the way back in the very first part of the mansion, the hollow. Or the hollow that was above the... Yeah, okay. Thank you. The hollow that was above the fireplace in the dining hall. And I don't know what I'm going to get for it. Maybe nothing. Watch, it'll be another one of those. It'll be a gem for the tiger. And it's like, that doesn't help me because I don't have both of them. Check, 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 check. There we go. In fact, I think what this does is this is what makes the clock move. Emblem placed. Clock does something. It moves. There's the gem. Damn it! Oh, God, it's like I knew before I did this. That's all it was gonna give me. You suck, game. Well, we know what to do with the gem. I just don't know what the hell to do to find the other one. Check. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a shining. It's shining beautifully. All right. It's a shining. Blue jewel a shining. 5 dead zombies. We are 12 days away from Christmas. I don't think it's inappropriate to be singing Christmas tunes right now. At the very least, I can go jam this blue gem into the eye socket of the tiger and get it out of my inventory. Maybe it's, well, no, I think I have to find another gem. I think there's 2 gems you got to get to do this, and I only have the 1. Yeah, see, there we go. No, I don't... Yeah, stop that. I don't care. Let me shove this in your eyeball. Okay. Maybe I come back later and find another gem? There's the key. Cool. We needed a key. We got the key. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then we'll have to come back later when we find a red gem for something else. And I don't think it's another key. I think it's ammo. And this will tell me if it's the helmet. It's the shield. All right, so I have shield key and we have helmet key. And I think shield key was necessary to go fight the snake. So we got what we need. Now I can go fight the damn snake. I think. I'm going to get all the way over there with everything we need to start the fight. And then I'm going to find out it's not the damn shield key. And then I just throw my hands up and go, what do you want, game? How do we want to do this? Can I open the door in the end? Maybe? I don't know if I have what I need for this. We're getting everything done in the mansion, which is funny because after you get out of there, it's really not as... Oh, it's locked from inside. Never mind. I don't think it's quite as run back and forth and open doors with keys heavy in the later part of the game. At least it's how I remember it. Maybe it is. It gets a little bit further away from the trappings of just a regular old mansion, albeit a spooky mansion, and gets more into the underground layer, secret lab type stuff that's at the heart of what's been going on here. What's a faster way to get to that item room? The only way I can do it is to literally go wrapping around the outside of the bottom floor. Boy. The layout of this mansion is not in any way how a modern developer would design a house. There would be a flow. Every room would have a connection to another room that would help you get through the house quickly and easily without being confused. And this place is not designed that way. It's designed very confusingly. There weren't any doors I needed the shield for here, were they? No, because I think the only one, and all the way down at the end, well, one of these might be a shield, but I think both of those were helmet doors. Which does not help us. Might get us some ammo or another emblem somewhere, but I think they were all helmet doors. So, where are we now? I'm lost again. Damn it. Oh, check the second door behind me. See if that's a helmet key door or a shield key. I think it's a helmet. It's a helmet. Yeah, damn it. I don't know, I'll go down that other hallway because it had dogs in it. And I think the door was blocked from the other side anyway, so I can't get in it. I'm scared. Yeah, thinking back on this room, I remember every time I used to come in here when I played this game is there was a zombie there that I wouldn't kill because it was easier to just run past him. And of course, I'm not doing that this time. All right, put you back with the keys. Put you back above the keys because I'm not going to use that against the snake. We will keep that. We want my bazooka, but I cannot change the ammo out for whatever reason on. We'll put that there, and we'll put... Let's do the first aid spray, whatever. All right. And then we will... Well, let's equip the shotgun first. And hopefully, we have the right item. If we don't, I'm just going to reload this and come back and get the right key. I think I have what I need. I'll be very annoyed if I do not have what I need. The zombies at the top of the stairs should be gone. They should be gone. All right, second floor. Anything up here that we can check door-wise before we move on? There is. We should probably investigate. I'm going to waste shotgun shells on stuff we shouldn't waste it on. Ah, that's a door I can open too! All right, well, whatever. Oh, you know what? I don't have the armor key at all, so screw it. If I beat the snake, we can recheck. We will hinge all of it on me potentially beating the snake. Make sure I'm going the right way. So go around the corridor, and we're looking for the door on the right side. This way. This way. Here. I tell you, the one thing that the fixed camera angles does not do is it does not help make the layout of this mansion conducive to easy pathfinding. And frankly, I'm just not good at that stuff. There's plenty of things that I excel at. I guess locational guidance, I'm not good at. Let this be the only door the shield key works on so I can get rid of it. Damn. Oh, wait. There we go. This key is useless now. Discard. Yes. Turn around and go pick up that herb right now. Turn around. That key had exactly one use, and we got it out of the way. All the herb we can carry. We'll come back for that ammo from him in a minute. I am sure I'm going to get bitten. Now, the real concern is we have not seen a single blue herb anywhere in the mansion. If he bites me and I get poisoned, my only hope is one of the 2 or 3 rooms that we've passed that I have not opened yet has a blue herb in it. If they don't, I may be f***ed. Which is good because, of course, like I said, once we beat the snake, that's going to be it for this look at the game. But all right, here we go. Put this on. Whip. I should save. There we go. There is. I believe the name of this snake is literally Yawn. Uh-oh. Oh! Nope. I went the wrong way. Oh, and I didn't shoot. And I didn't hit him! Oh, that sucks. Wait. I'm poisoned. Damn it! Combine with this. It does not work. Damn it. I don't know what you have to do. Gotcha. Run! Run! Oh, no, she's dead. I got it eaten. Okay. Well, important to note, got to be directionally accurate because it won't just automatically put the bullet on him. Go. Uh-oh. Run. I'm dead. Ah. Not an easy fight. I can imagine I probably had to redo this a couple of times when I played it the first time because I couldn't figure out what the strategy was. Books and gadgetry. Nothing useful. And they're being honest. I think this is a shoot 'em once, run away type situation. Uh-oh. Run. Oh, gotcha. Run. Uh-oh, she got me. She? He? Whatever. Run. All right, stop. Let's use... Oh, wait. I don't know how damaged I am. Ow. Let's... Well, all right, I'm at red right now. Use this. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Come on. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. All right, use this. All right, now we got the acid rounds. Combine that. Run. Okay, dodged it. Gotcha. I think he's dead. We did it! I wasted an extra round by accident, but use the spray right now. Now, I think because I've gotten bitten, I might faint. Or I might be screwed. Oh, wait. There's an item. What is it? An emblem. Ooh. A broken emblem. Oh, boo. All right, now here's the problem. I'm poisoned. It's not going to go away on its own. And we don't have any blue herb anywhere. That's not good. We got to figure out where we got to go. All right, put this on. Equip. I also don't have any other health items here. Oh, I am. I'm just going to faint. Right there.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Oh, nice touch. The controller was just kind of pulsing. Boom, 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 boom. A mysterious figure shows up. I think the game plays it kind of coy about who it actually is, because I don't think you see him. I might be misremembering. You know, for a hand-animated shot there, that was actually pretty well done.
Barry?
Where's Barry? Well, thank you for taking me back to the item room, mysterious stranger. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get that out of the inventory. Don't need it anymore. Wish I could have put on those acid rounds, but I just don't know what I was supposed to do there. I mean, I might have been doing it wrong the whole time. I don't know. Definitely went through a lot of herb. Let's go move it up a little. Take that. Get the key back in the inventory for the time being. We have no idea where to use any of these crests, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them yet. But we beat it. We beat the snake. We'll save there. We're going to play for a little bit longer because there were a few more places we could check, and we haven't done it yet. We'll see what we can get done before the end of the episode, or what I would call the end of the episode. I think the key is we got to go upstairs because there were at least one or two more rooms on the eastern half of the second floor that I hadn't gone in yet. Check those out, and maybe that's it. Watch, another goddamn dog attacks me there. Or because I was asleep, the zombies came back. If that happens, I'm going to be so mad. This was the dead end, right? Because I don't have the key for either of those doors. And the shield key doesn't help me anymore. We got rid of it. Oh, put that on. Equip. Combine you. Just a time and place type situation, or not even time and place. I would just say a scenario comparison. I would have to choose between having the shotgun on me or having the handgun on me if we were playing as Chris right now. With only 6 inventory slots, you're not carrying both of those and their backup ammo. If you have to have an ink ribbon or your health or one key, you're going to be out of space. You won't be able to carry anything else. They really do pare your options down to the bare minimum when you play as Chris. You have got to be very strict with what you're carrying. All right, we got one room I can see for sure we should check. And then one maybe that we can check up here. And who knows, maybe they don't lead to anything. So it was it this door? It was this door. All right, we're in the right area. I think what would have made a really good joke is if you walk down a hall and you hear, oh, and she's like, oh no, another zombie walks around the corner and Barry's around there. He goes, oh, hey, Jill, you want to go grab some lunch? And that's the only, oh, cool. That was the last door. All right, so we know we can't open the other door because I don't have the helmet key. If it's not in here, I have no idea where it is. And maybe that's where we get stopped. Unless there's a way to use the emblems. This may be where we use the emblems. 2 doors. One left and one right. Well, let's go in one. Check. Uh-oh. How are you opening doors? Okay, get out of there. Ah, you son of a... Got him. Yeah, we're fine. Combine. He took a lot of shots to kill. That zombie was just human enough to know how a doorknob works because he opened it and closed the door behind him. He's very considerate. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's the lighter we needed to check the one room that was too dark. We used the lighter in there and the game goes, it was a dead end. This was useless. Yes, take the clip. A red? A red. Nice. Don't have anything to combine it with, which is not nice, but whatever. Maybe we'll find a green in here. Ah! What the? Oh, come on! This wasn't fair! Where's my shotgun? Whip. Get out of here. Shouldn't have gotten up. Jerk. Alright, we gotta use it. Damn. I stomped that zombie's head in. Why did he come back? I think I found a rare mistake or a rare gaffe in the design of the game here. Seems someone has searched here already. It appears to be a switch. Will you push it? Yeah, why not? I love her putting her hand on her hip. It's like, well, what did that do for me? Not on the floor. There's a cage. Nothing special. All right, whatever. A researcher's will. It's a letter. The top of the letter is missing. The remaining says, yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death, rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn, and I don't care. I think you did this just to push it. But what did that do for me? It's well arranged. Oh, wait a minute. Did I screw this up? I might have. Yeah, I was supposed to push it down. Damn it. All right, well, come back in. Everything will reset, and of course the zombie will be back again. for some reason. That's the case, I'm just turning and going back in. Nope, she didn't aim at him. Alright. So what I was supposed to do was, I'm sure, go this way with it. Nothing in there. Nothing here. And then go over to this side and push. Yep. Oh, come on. Face it. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's the other half of the moon crest. Well, we have crests. I have no idea where to put them. Because we have cleared this area out. I don't think there's anything else we can pick up here. Without the helmet key, there's nowhere else to go. It's got to be that room. That one room on the other side of the mansion, of course, that we had to use a lighter in. Was it on the other side? Maybe it was over here. I guess we'll find... Well, yeah, we'll go all the way around. We'll check it. I think it was the room outside of where the snake fight was. Yawn. Nope, I went the wrong way. This way. So, somewhere back here. Watch, it'll be the helmet key. At which point, I think maybe we'll just go ahead and call it. Oh, yeah. Let's get that ammo. Richard from Bravo team. Get the ammo. There we go. A yoink. And don't run too far. There you go, kid. You got it. So it was behind that bookcase, which we can push. Let's push this way. I think it's this way. I love that the bookcase moved itself back into position after I left, because she certainly didn't. Alright, so. Use the lighter. What the hell do I do? Too dark to see anything. Is there a switch in here somewhere? Whoop, 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 whoop. More ammo. Wait a minute. Can I light this? Maybe that'll do it. Right here. Bingo! Candles aren't that bright. That makes no sense. Whoop, 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 whoop. Acid rounds. I thought I was getting something useful. I don't need any more damn acid rounds. What a waste. All right, tell you what, we'll make our way back to the item room. I don't think there's anything else I can do at this point. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to go from here. I don't see any doors that we haven't opened that don't require a key I don't even have. I don't have the helmet key. I don't know where the helmet key is. Wait, we can try one more time, but I don't think that's it. I just don't think we have what we need to get to the other... open the other door all the way back. Other side of the hall. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's the missing link. The one door we're missing. The one door to rule them all. This way? this way. And this way. That door right there. If I need a key, I need a helmet key to open this. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I need a helmet key. I don't know. Okay. Let's hit the item room, the save room, whatever, and we'll call it an episode. And go ahead and wrap things up. I will say this before we get into the reviews. Boy, she is really upright when she takes those steps. She leans back when she's taking those steps down. I'll say this about the game. I didn't know when I came into it that arranged mode was ultimately advanced or quote-unquote hard mode in the game. And I was kind of expecting to actually have a really rough go of it and not make it very far in these episodes without restarting a dozen times. That wasn't the case. It was difficult, but it wasn't impossible. It was certainly something that, coming into it with an expectation of it just being, well, they relocated some items, I don't think anything that I've experienced here today was insurmountable or unfair. It was perfectly doable. Let's leave that there. And I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Where's the other piece? There you are. Oh, look at this. I do have 4. But I never found where I was supposed to put them. Combine that. And I don't know what to do with the other one. Throw it in the inventory. Maybe one day I'll get a wild hair and I'll come back to this, but for the time being, I think we're going to go ahead and call it. All right. I'll even save. Why not? Whatever. All right. I think we got a really good look at the game. And I think we wanted to do that because we wanted a good feel of what the experience was so that I could offer a really thorough thought on the game, going into the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then the actual review score. And frankly, what I saw helped change my mind on what I was thinking I was going to say about the game at the end here. So I'm glad that we did this extended look because I think it actually improved what I was going to give the game for a score. All right, let's do the review phase. Let's do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that the story, as they present it, has a good logical explanation for the zombie outbreak, which was rare for the genre at the time. In this game, and here come some spoilers if you've never played it before, the Umbrella Corporation was using Spencer Mansion, the room we're in, or the building we're in, as a secret research facility to produce bioorganic weapons to sell in the black market. Your hunters that we never got to see in the game, which are these big lizards that walk on 2 legs and basically have these razor-sharp claws that can just slash your head off. The big baddie at the end, I think he's called Tyrant or something like that. Those are the bioorganic enemies that they were trying to make in the game ultimately, as well as the larger snake. There's these giant spiders you see at some point in the bottom of the mansion. The big plant, and I think there's a zombie shark at some point that you see. A lot of these were the weapons they were trying to create ultimately. And most important of all, the virus that infected everything. It's known as the T virus or the tyrant virus that turns living beings into zombies. That was one of the things they produced. Obviously, the virus broke containment and infected everyone working at the mansion, turning them all into zombies. Despite the awful dialogue delivery, the story is actually very good. Obviously, if they had smoothed out some of the dialogue, it would have made it a more coherent story. As it is, it just feels like people walking through a random haunted house full of spooky monsters, and that can detract from it unless you actually dig into it and find what the main meat of the story is, and it's actually pretty decent. Unlike all good zombie films, and perhaps this game even started the trope, the true monsters were man all along. The ammo scarcity achieves an incredible effect that developers have salivated over for years. It turns every enemy encounter into a tension-filled personal debate. Do I use my limited bullet count to clear the threat now? Or do I try to evade it and hope that I don't need to come back here again and do this a second time, or a third time, or a fourth time? Also, this extends to your health reserves. We were extremely lucky to find herbs in the quantity that we did in this look at the game. But again, I was playing things very careful and killed zombies at every turn. I don't think I left a single one standing while we were playing. Were I more willing to take chances, I would have had more ammo, but I likely would have burned through quite a few of the herbs because on advanced, a single bite is usually enough to take you to caution, and if you don't kick the zombie off of you fast enough, you actually go to danger very quickly. Again, my memory of playing Resident Evil games is that I always cleared the threat by force, at least on normal, at least on normal difficulty. I still had just enough ammo to make it to the end of the game safely. That is great game design because it helps keep players on that knife edge of peril. Will I make it with what little ammo I have to spare, or should I be dodging more enemies? Just brilliant work on the part of Mikami and his team. The fixed camera angles are used to great effect. In quite a few spots, they effectively mask the jump scare or a hidden zombie that would spring at you and require a quick response. It also helped to obfuscate or blur some of the sillier layout choices of the mansion, which we'll get into in a minute. Overall, the camera system worked. You didn't have to battle a fussy camera that got caught on objects or need to make parts of wall textures transparent to see around a bend in a hallway, which is a thing that they did quite a bit during the PlayStation and N64 era, where they had a layout for a hallway and they didn't know how to get the camera to work exactly how they wanted to follow it without having to basically just make certain walls disappear. So here, not a problem, because everything is fixed exactly the way that the team wanted you to see those areas. Showed you exactly what you needed to see, and that's all. Despite the awful voice work, the sound design was fairly impressive. There was a hefty grit to the heavy objects that you would push around on the floor. Desk drawers actually sounded hollow and had, kind of a woody affectation to them, or a sound to them, reverberation, if you will. The guns had a satisfying pop with each shot. I was particularly impressed by the audio design for the outfit changes, as stupid and simple as that was. The cloth ruffled and you could hear zippers moving up and down. I was shocked at how great a job they did with the sound in this game. One of the great aspects that we didn't really get into in our look at the game is that there's 2 playable characters, and how they experience the events of the story plays out in very different ways. We played as Jill, who finds Richard after he was attacked by the snake and he's in rough shape. But if you play as Chris, Richard is already dead when you get to him. Jill interacts with Barry throughout the game. Chris finds and works Rebecca during his playthrough. He doesn't actually find Barry or Jill until the very end of the game. And as mentioned at the top of the first part of this look at the game, they have different stats and perks. Chris can take more damage, but he has a lower number of inventory slots. Jill is weaker. She can actually take damage very quickly, but she has a larger inventory. And I'm fairly certain, I don't know this 100%, but I think she's the only character between them that gets the lockpick, which means that Chris simply cannot open some doors during the game. He just can't get into them. I think this was a very smart, player-friendly way to add replay value to a game, and it required very minimal tweaks to make the game feel different for each character's playthrough. Resident Evil 2 iterates on this idea in a really great way, and we'll try to get into that when we get around to playing the second game. More unique content in your game is always a good. As far as the bad, I understand why they did it. I know that it's meant to limit control and help enhance the game difficulty, but take controls suck. What I was really hoping for, and clearly wasn't the case, was that the addition of analog controls to the second director's cut, the thumbsticks, meant that you could move in the direction that you hold the stick. And again, this is something that I remember the N64 port of Resident Evil 2 doing, and I'm going to eat crow if I'm not remembering this correctly, but I remember that in the port, they made the thumbstick control so that if you pointed it in one direction, your character would just pivot their body in that direction and start moving that way. Wheelbarrow or tank controls are not fun. There was a way to make the characters control more smoothly, and they didn't do it. Which is, in my opinion, that's just a bad. The dialogue is awful, and there's no other way to put it. I can appreciate the appeal of the so bad that it's good aspect of cheese or camp in a character's delivery. But ignoring that, just the written script was very poorly translated. The way these characters talk to each other is stilted and overly formal for friends or, partners working law enforcement. Why is Jill the quote unquote master of unlocking and not an expert at picking locks? Does she need to verbally reiterate exactly whatever Barry hands her? Can she just say, "Thanks, I'll take that"? It's a shame that a normal human being didn't just give the script a once over and say, "You know what? This kind of sucks. Let's clean up the dialogue a little." Again, Mikami and his team did not speak a lick of English, and they had no idea how the recordings turned out until the game was released. Someone at Capcom USA should have just snuck some stealth edits in, and no one would have been the wiser. Without a basis for how the original soundtrack sounded, I'll simply say the new symphonic arrangement is okay, but I don't think it's anything particularly special. I remember the second game having a great soundtrack. Maybe I'm wrong. We are going to look at it sometime in the near future. And of course, that awful basement theme is legitimately in the game, and it bears mentioning because of how embarrassing it is. How no one heard that song and said, "We can't put this in the game. This is not appropriate." But they did, which is so weird. Graphically, the game did the best it could with the polygons, but there's very little variety in the zombie models. You see basically the same two everywhere in the game. It's either guy in a lab coat or guy wearing what looks like a burlap shirt and burlap pants. Overall, the mansion is very dingy and bland. And while aesthetically it fits for the environment you're in, it just makes for a lot of boring room designs. As far as the ugly, I find it weird that some items, like Jill's lockpick, don't take up inventory space. She just gets it and has it. You don't even see it on the inventory screen here. She just happens to have a lockpick. I think the logical solution would have been to just make it so that the characters only need the inventory space for weapons, ammo, and herbs. And key items like these emblems that I have in my inventory right now just don't displace inventory space. Make them go to a separate tab like key or whatever you want to call it, special. Have them out of the way, they don't take up space, and then you're not constantly running back to an item room to pick up a handful of keys that take up precious inventory space and trying to run all the way back to wherever you were supposed to use them. It's a little nitpicky, but that's the whole point of the ugly section. It's all the nitpicky stuff about the games. Walking upstairs is still ridiculously slow, and I don't buy that this is because the game was loading assets that whole time. No, they were going for atmosphere, and it just didn't work. It felt like she was lost walking up the steps, and if you've walked up the same set of steps multiple times, you're not pausing and going, "Should I go up or I don't know." There is reason to question why a team of special forces operatives like S.T.A.R.S can't land a headshot consistently at as few as 10 feet away. But I think you can handwave that and assume that none of the people in this first game realized that destroying the brain of a zombie would kill it. And what's to say it actually does kill the zombie? Maybe that's why headshots in this game make the head explode. Because a single bullet passing through a zombie brain isn't actually enough to kill one here. Just spitballing. I think that's why it plays the way that it does. Because if they were doing it in the way that I think most properties treat zombie movies or stories, you put anything through the zombie brain, it's dead. He just drops and it's over. But they didn't do that here. Or the way they did it is the head is just gone when you hit. It pops like a tomato or whatever, a water balloon. All right, let's go ahead and give the game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. I will be honest. I came into the game expecting to find more that I disliked than I actually did. My first Resident Evil game was the second one, and I remember coming back to the first game and finding it not nearly as fresh or fun because the layout was just one mansion. And in the second game, you had that kinetic sense of progress because you play around in Raccoon City. I mean, you spend a good chunk of the first half of that game just in the police department, but even the design of that department with its messy desks and paperwork and files all over the place feels more lived in and realistic than this very sterile but drab mansion that you're in for most of Resident Evil 1. And again, the zombies are very cut and paste in their design. You have two designs that you see the entire game, and all the monsters are identical in their designs. All that said, this game is still a blast to play. I'm giving it a 9. 9 Randars. I know Capcom remade the game on the GameCube to juice it up. They cleaned up the ugly polygonal models. They made the mansion darker and grimier and spookier, frankly. They turned the lighting down overall. They just wanted everything to be darker, so you had a harder time seeing the jumps and hidden monsters. They enhanced the challenge with the addition of the Crimson Heads. And they fixed the dialogue. I still think this original version of the game has the juice to make it an all-timer. The concept felt original. The balance of ammo and health consumption and working within the constraints of a limited inventory made every step and every shot that you took matter. Just trying to dodge a pack of dogs in that second episode was more exciting than half the games that I've looked at in the last 2 months. Because there was, a genuine fear. I had to get out of that hall, or else if they surrounded me, I was screwed. If the game had horrible dialogue, a boring environment, bad music, but the enemy encounters that we were experiencing weren't balanced and tended to feel unfair, no one would be talking about Resident Evil in 2024. The most important thing that they had to get right was that balance of risk versus reward. The safe route of fighting the zombies or the dangerous thrill of flight, trying to dodge encounters to save what little ammo you had. This is the very essence of what makes this game great. And almost 30 years later, it still works, and it's fun. This game deserves all the plaudits that it has received over the years. It shows that if you nail the most important part of a game experience, you can write off almost everything else and still find value in it. This is a great game. If you've never played it before, don't be afraid to pick it up, even with the remake potentially being way more available via digital. I don't know how available the original Resident Evil is, or the director's cut, or the second director's cut. You may not be able to find them online. You may only be able to find disc versions of this game. But if you can, it's worth your time to pick up. I do think this is a very enjoyable experience. And we were a long way from the end, because you get off the mansion grounds, eventually you start playing around a pool, you go into some underground stuff in the basement and some caverns. There's an entire lab where you're playing around next to a giant shark tank, if I'm not mistaken. There was a ton of stuff we didn't get to see in these first 3 episodes. We were mostly constricted to the mansion, and we had exhausted almost every path that there was here without making it out. So we were right on the cusp of seeing some more fresh environments beyond what you find just in Spencer Mansion. But yeah, this is a very, very good game. 9 Randars. Very, very good. If you haven't played it, go for it. Go find it. You'll enjoy it if you like tense, challenging, but not unfair combat. That's going to do it for our 3-part look at Resident Evil, the second director's cut. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.